Yeah, check, check. What up, players? Welcome to another episode of the Player One Podcast. I am your host, Tyrone Jr., aka Hollywood Champa. If this is your first time tuning in, what up, player? If you've been here before and you decided to return, welcome back. I appreciate you all. This episode is brought to you by Seasoned Goods, non toxic vegan candles. I love candles. Candles are great. You guys should tap in, check it out. Use the code PLAYER1, all lowercase. It'll get you a discount. Um, Look, man, you guys have showed love. That first episode did very well. We haven't figured out the name for this segment. I've gotten quite a few suggestions. Ravens Room, Ravens Realm. I feel like some of them have been taken. I'm still doing more research on figuring out what's available. Uh, if you have any more suggestions, though, drop them in the comments on the YouTube. I appreciate all the interaction on the Instagram, on the Twitter. Greatly appreciate it. Look, man, I tried to tell y'all in the last episode we were going to come out of Cincinnati with a win, and we did. We controlled the game. We crushed them in the first half. Crushed them. They had 17 total plays. We had 17 total first downs to end the first half. They eventually picked things up and kind of got things rolling, but we had such a dominant first half where we lacked and we didn't score. We should have scored more points. We missed a field goal. We gave a drive away off the penalty, but we left points on the table in that first half, and we kind of could have put the game away. If we would have created more space, it wouldn't have been as close as a game as it was. But the Bengals, they eventually tried to pick things up. I tried to tell you guys I didn't believe Joe Burrow was healthy from his calf injury. He re-aggravated the injury against us. By the end of the game, when he went to shake our quarterback Lamar's hand at the end of the game, you know, the quarterbacks meet at the middle of the field, he was given the super lean, the super limp. It's like, yo, you about to step, you about to do some, you know, how the fraternities and stuff be doing on the line. He was walking out there like that. I was like, hey, he about to come at my man's Lamar. I hope Lamar got something ready. But we 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 handled business as I thought we would. So we're now 2-0. Before we move on to our next opponent, I want to show you guys something. Check this out. Check this out. Uh-oh, here we go. Oh, ignore that. Watch this play. I'm going to go back. I'm going to go back. Because I spoke on this the first week. I spoke on this the first week. There is a play. There's a thing we do with the Ravens. We have this new offensive coordinator. First off, do y'all like this? Look at that. We're in the Ravens locker room right now. We have a home game this week against the Colts. So I'm here early just setting up, you know, film for the guys. They're already handling their stuff, but I'm going to get my few minutes, and this is what we're going to do. So I'm going to go over and just highlight 3 plays. I think right now the formula will be 3 plays from the previous week, and then I'm going to highlight 3 plays of our upcoming opponent. And so I have 3 plays I'm going to show you guys, and yeah, this is a play. So look, you see this formation with our new offensive coordinator. So I love that we now run a spread offense. We have 4 receivers right here. Let's see if I could point. Okay, 4. Okay. Let's see if I can make this work. We have 1, then the one up there, 2, 3, 4. This is gonna be too difficult. I'm gonna use the mouse. So this is our guy Zay Flowers, our rookie superstar. Last week I complained that we kept running this bubble screen to Zay Flowers. I like the idea of getting the ball to your athlete and letting him work. Get him the ball in open space. But this works here. This works. I like it. But I don't want us to overdo this. I don't want us to live on this. This play, we put him in motion. He comes down, and we throw him the screen around here. He makes a move and gets upfield. Here we go. Whoop, whoop. Okay. That's a lot of yards right there. That is a lot of yards. So I'll take it. We're only going for 2 yards. Typically, you try to attack the inside, but right here we go to the outside because look at all this space. It's open. I get it. I get it. And they're not going with him. They're in zone. That was the point of that. The point of the motion was to kind of read. So I think it was a read play. If he did not give the ball, if this man, 21, stuck with 4 and ran to stay with him, Lamar would have handed the ball off and would have went right there. Because you can see they do a fake. It's an option play. It's on Lamar. But he stayed. You see how he stayed. And the defense shifts. That means they're in the zone defense. So, with the zone, you can attack. It's a numbers game now. You only have 2 on the outside. This guy's kind of faking it. He's watching the running back as well. Let's see. Ooh, that guy blitz. Now it's definitely a numbers game. Lamar sees the blitz. You see he's looking at it. He's watching the back end. This guy's blitzing. It makes it even easier to make this throw. Look at that. Now we got man on, man on. And all you got to do is use your blocks and get upfield 2 yards. But he turns it into more. Whoop. Good blocking. That's a good play. Move forward to... The thing is, like, as I'm doing this, I'm trying to figure it out structure-wise. I don't want these episodes to go too long, but today, as the first example, we're going to make this work. Y'all going to stick with me. I want y'all to learn some stuff. This play right here, what is this play? Oh, I know this play. This is a beautiful play. Let's go back a little bit. Again, we're back in a spread. We have the doubles, the 2 receivers, and then that wing back. He's our fullback. That guy, 42 right there, he weighs like 300 and something pounds. He used to play nose guard on the defense, but then we converted him to offense. He's so athletic, and we give him the ball when we can. We put him in there, Patrick Ricard. We put him in there to clear space when we need it. So when he's here, that's a potential lead block. Now we have a heavy run set. We could do this, but with this play, watch Zay Flowers at the top. I just want to show love to Zay Flowers because he is our dog right now, and I just don't want us to overuse him. But today we're gonna overuse him on these highlights. Here we go. Watch the top. They say my quarterback can't throw. Oh my gosh. Are we still live? Woo woo woo. Woo 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 woo. Ah, yeah. Yeah. Look at this. Give me that. The placement of the ball. Good shit, Lamar. Good throw. Alright, last one. I'm going to skip to. Let's go right here. What is this play? What is this play? That's the one thing I messed up. Oh, okay. It's our formations again. Let's go back a tad. When we used to run the ball, we would just put everybody up at the line. We would have 1 wide receiver, maybe 2. But this is a traditional style offense. When I used to coach Little League, we pulled together a playbook. This was the formation. Twins left, and then you had the I formation. But this is an offset I. You have, again, this guy, when you need to clear space, we put him in there, and he just moves anybody out the way. Shout out my boy Josh. Yeah, and my pops. When we used to coach Little League, my dad, he pretty much like let me take over when I was in my high school years. And I would finish high school football practice, and I would drive straight to a Little League practice, and I would just implement these offenses. But then, this offense this is my favorite formation. It's so simple, but you can do enough off of it. We used to do the motion, the jet offense, so I would pretty much mostly have this guy come in motion, and you can kind of see. I would work off of these people right here, depending on what they did off of the motion. And our offense was just like a simple, but it worked. We won a championship as a Little League coach off of this formation. Anyways, I like it because you can run and you can throw out of this. We have our tight end on this side. Dang, we have a weak line. So guard and we tight end slides down. So it looks like we have two tackles over here. It's like a heavy left line. But look, and it's a power, and we pulled the guard.
Gus Edwards on first down has some room. Look at Edwards go. Bulldozing his way to the 45.
Gus the bus. Gus the bus. Gus the bus. I love that we can still run the ball. Like, I know J.K. Dobbins going down was tough, but J.K. was great for specific situations. This, we have Gus. Gus is great for these type of situations. Just run straight up, pretty much. We don't do all the dancing. We go upfield.
Gus Edwards on first down has some room. Look at Edwards go. Bulldozing his way to the 45.
And look at the time in the game right there. That's a big play on a first down. And it's kind of like, dang, Cincinnati's back in this. We can't lose momentum. We got to progress upfield. And for that to happen, beautiful play call. I love it. Let me hide this screen real quick so I can set up for the future opponents. Yeah, so look, we handled business against the Bengals. That's what I thought we was going to do. It came down to it at the end, though. They got things rolling, but we held strong. We handled business. On to the next. Now we play the Indianapolis Colts, who played against the Houston Texans, who are probably not going to be so great this year. We beat the Texans 25-9. They put up more points than 25, but their star quarterback, Anthony Richardson, their number one draft pick, he goes out of this game to concussion protocol. He gets a concussion. I'm going to show you guys the play. It doesn't look bad, but it is a nice hit where it's like, maybe that was it. Turns out that was the play. They took him out. Like, they just decided later in the game, take him out. The scary thing about this guy is how mobile he is. This guy in the game was on pace. He only played the first quarter, but he was on pace to open this game up, and it might have blown the Texans out. But here we are. I like this formation if you have a quarterback who can throw the ball. But look at this play. It's a designed run. A designed run. He just, first look, everybody's a man, one-on-one with the linebacker. Just go. Whoop. The guard can get upfield and get on him. They seen this before it even started. They put the guy in motion.
First catch of this season.
That's kind of the show. He passed it off to, damn, I'm pointing. I got to get used to just using the mouse. So the running back goes in motion. The linebacker goes out with him immediately. These two had the double team on him, and the center is to get off of him and go hit the linebacker. One-on-ones everywhere. One safety over top. Look at that. Everybody done sprinted. He went with his man. That dude's just kind of sitting there. He could have threw it if he wanted. I guess it was like a RPO type of deal. You could throw the screen right there. And he was going to seal the man off so he could get out there. But he sees he got the one-on-one. And then the lineman's able to get off. Whoop. Whoop. Easy. Easy. In our defense, I think we have the best linebackers in the NFL between Patrick Queen and Roquan Smith. Why am I blanking? There's just too much going on in my head right now, man. Roquan Smith and Patrick Queen had a wonderful game last week. This type of stuff ain't going to happen with them. They are not letting him out the backfield, I believe. I think our defensive pressure is amazing. We get to the ball. We get to the quarterback. We don't let you have a good game. This next play, this is about the defense. The Colts, they were rushing 4 most of the game, and it was working. The quarterback was in hell. Here we go. 4. Just got to him. Forced a fumble.
I think they may have ruled him down. Let's check with the official. On third
They force the fumble, they get the ball.
down 5.
I don't like bunch formations on the offense. I don't like bunch formations because me as a defense, I'm going to push my defense up and we're going to blitz because you can't tell, as we can't tell, if you want to go run your routes, you're so bunched in, like the spacing on the field is not there. So if I'm the defense, I like to press my defense up, and now we're gonna call a defense who's sending more than 4 people. But the Colts right here, they're just saying it's 3rd and 5, no need to force it. You can kind of just sit on the QB and see what he does and play the quarterback. All these guys are just playing back. They're keeping them underneath, keep everyone underneath you, and protect the first down mark. See, they're all in zones. He got the zone up there. Zone, zone. He's about to, he might stick with him. But, yep, zone. Sitting. Everybody just sitting. But that rush gets there. This rush, they put pressure on him all game. They had it was like 16 hurries. But the Ravens supposedly had the lowest quarterback pressure in our week against the Bengals. But I don't know how they grade that type of stuff because Lamar moves so much. So is he really pressured? Or is he pressured but he gets away so it doesn't look like he's pressured? I don't like that next gen stat stuff. I don't like those type of things. It's either you get to him or you don't. But here, this defense, 4-man rush, they get to him.
He's going to be sacked. Ball comes out.
Sack fumble. And then the last highlight, I'm going to give these guys. I did these ones early. Another Anthony Richardson. My whole thing is I think we're going to be playing Anthony Richardson. I think they play him. He's going to have a short week of practice, but them coming into this game, I think they will want to win. Baltimore is an 8-point favorite, but I think it may be closer than that. The backup for him, the backup for Anthony Richardson is Gardner Minshew. I like him. He had a very efficient game. He went like 26 of 31. It might have been more than that. But he only missed a few passes. He's a pocket passer, but he's a more traditional, I think Joe Burrow, he was playing more in the pocket because his calf injury. So we did well to lock him down. 3 straight 3-and-outs. Again, they only had 17 plays in the first half because we kept getting them off the field. I like when a quarterback has to sit and then we can let our defensive pressure get there. But when you have a mobile quarterback, it shakes up everything. Everybody on the defense starts second guessing their assignments, if they should cheat up to watch help on the run from the quarterback or if they should stick with their man all the way backfield but allow that space for the quarterback to run up. So my fear is mobile quarterbacks, and Anthony Richardson, another play right here. Again, this game looked like it might have opened up if he did not take this hit right here. It's not a bad hit. No worries.
Fumble for Stroud.
Look at that. That fake sweep. It opens up your options when you have the extra runner in your quarterback. For Baltimore, we don't have any run plays designed. They say there's no designed run plays for Lamar, and I love that because I don't want my quarterback risking injury. I like that he runs as the very, very last option. But for these guys, they're calling these plays to run him the ball. That last touchdown was a play call to either throw it or run him the ball. Don't like. And then this play call is to either hand it off or run. And it looks like because you can see the man sticks with him and starts running. He tries to get around the defense so he can stick with this receiver. You see, he could hand it off. And look at these two linebackers run into each other because all this freaking misdirection in the backfield. I hated playing teams with misdirection, but when you play a team that does all this misdirection stuff, you just have to know your assignment and don't fall into the traps of all that. Just make sure you got your spot and this won't kill you. You look at these linebackers. This is why, another reason why I'm not so impressed, because the Texans defense, Us as the Ravens, we should have scored more, but it was our first week. It was Lamar's first game back since his injury a long time ago. Like he didn't play any preseason, so we were moving slow, but we had control against this Texans team. But you look at these guys, they're running into each other. Look at this shit. Look at that crack back. It's a good block. That's a good block. I'm gonna go back one more time.
At the 15-yard line. Second lost fumble for
Watch this crack back from here.
Stroud.
Not fair. Boom. It's not a crazy hit, which is good.
Keeping is Richardson.
Gone.
And Anthony
Boop.
Richardson into the end zone for his second.
Wasn't a crazy hit, but I guess since he hit his head on the turf, I think they show it one more time here. Oh, we got ads. That's crazy. I'm about to hide that. Yeah, man. So like, I'm confident. I'm gonna wrap this thing up. I think that's been enough. I think we do well. I think we win by a score for sure. If you're a betting man, they have us at an 8-point spread. I'm not a big fan of that. I don't think it's enough, but at the same time, I get it. I would love if we opened it up and just pounded the points on them, but I know with us, we like to run the clock out. If we have control by like 2 scores and they haven't ran that many plays, we're not in a rush to score more. It's just like, okay, let's just run the clock. Hardball loves to kill the clock, so we never really like score crazy like that unless we score early. If we can get scoring early, then we might try to put up some points. But our first drive against the Bengals, 7 minutes and 47 seconds long for a touchdown. That's the perfect drive ever. You can't do no better unless you took more time off the clock. But that's the type of football we play. We took our time going all the way down the field, half of the first quarter to score a touchdown, and then we made them go 3 and out. They were going 3 and out so much that the Cincy fans, who they rated the most loyal fan base ever, all these new Cincy fans, all for Joe Burrow, all these out of nowhere. Jamar Chase, we had Jamar Chase locked up. That boy touched the ball one time. And then he almost caught a touchdown score. And then we deflected. Our dude ripped the ball out last second. So I think he only had 1 reception for that game. He was in the locker room pissed afterwards. But he's keeping his cool. Like, it's a team effort, blah, blah, blah. But I think we will, against this Colts team, we'll bring the pressure. We'll slow down their offense, and if we can score early and get control, we will take this W. We do win this game. But here's the play where the hit is not crazy, but it's boom. That's what will cause a concussion. He popped up fine there, yeah, but like later in the game, they was like, okay, get your ass out of here. But that's it, man. I predict that the Ravens go 3-0, and I appreciate y'all for tuning in. This is the Ravens Room. This is the Ravens Report. This is the Ravens Nest. This is the Ravens Review. See, I need y'all. Again, I need y'all for that. So, tap in. Let me know what you think. Yeah. Let me know if y'all like the little video. And 3-3, more or less. Because I spent some time on the single plays, so I feel like this video is way longer than I want these to be. So I apologize, but I'm working on it, and I need your input. Well, let's figure this out together. I love you guys. That's it. Play One Podcast. We out. Vibe with me. Shout out Marquise on the beat. That's my. Ooh, it's too smooth. It's too smooth. I'm gonna turn it up a little bit. Y'all can close the video. If you still here, that's my dog. That's my dog. But we just gonna vibe for a second. Damn. This is my favorite part coming up. Oh, I got the whole beat wrong. This is my beat. This is Marquise beat, but it's like my beat. This is the part. This is my favorite part. Hey, shout out Keith, man. That's it. That's it. We out of here. Let's go.